Hi everybody, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Just filled my makeshift feeders and waiting on some of the feathery friends to stop by. So I probably won't say too much, stay a little on the quieter side, but I'll still answer your chats and the comments and everything. Sorry, it's not very exciting at the moment. Usually they're a little quicker when I feed them. There's a wasp flying around. Paper wasp, it looks like. We got some viewers coming in and out. Hope you're all doing well. Pop in the chat, tell me where you're watching from. Southern Pennsylvania here in the United States. Just doing a little bird watching, although it's been more bird listening right now. But they'll come by. The nuthatches, catbirds, they usually land pretty close. They don't mind me. Nuthatches are so fun to watch because they have that back hook on their feet, so they hop up and down, upside down. They'll climb up and down these rungs looking for cracks with food in them. They're so adorable to watch, little bluish gray birds. And the ones that do stop by, they won't mind me getting too close either. They'll land pretty close to me, look at me, and just go among their business. Spent a lot of time out here the last few years feeding the birds, trying to make them, get them used to me being here, and they pretty much are at this point. I still haven't won over the squirrels yet, but they'll certainly come up here and eat when I'm not here. Speaking of the catbirds, one just landed on the fence. Let's see if she comes up to say hello. There she is. Oh man, what terrible video. Sorry guys. I don't know how to make it better than that. Oh wait, there we go. That's not too bad. Well, that's terrible. Alright, we're back. Kid needed something. Sunflowers and regular flowers and stuff down there. Tell you, I wouldn't think this thing would be comfortable, but I'm glad I picked it up and painted it. It is strangely, surprisingly comfortable, even without a pad. But you know what they say. Sometimes the older things are better no matter what. How did I get that before? There we go. A little further zoomed in than I wanted it to be, but if it's clear, then we're just going to roll with it. Tree, 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 tree. Flowers. 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 And an empty bird feeding station. Not the only thing visiting are the flies. Maybe we'll have to try again later. I'll give a few more minutes, see if any of the birds stop by. Probably my most boring live. Get some possible storms rolling in later today. We'll see what happens. Oh, thanks for the hearts. So we got a couple watchers. Feel free to stop in and say hi in the chat, as long as it's working. I want to say, guys, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Hi, Umu. Sorry, I'm wrangling the two kids at the same time. Kind of surprised they're not stopping by. They normally don't mind me being here, but maybe we'll try later. Oh, my thing fell on my flowers, dang it. Tomato plants seem to be okay after their transplant, luckily. Let's see if we can get this to where it... Okay, there we go. So I can get a pretty clear update here. I know I just gave you guys an update yesterday, but morning glories. I did plant some lilies behind those two salvias there next to the demon on half of a motorcycle, but I don't think they like that spot. I don't really see them anymore. I put the 4 o'clocks. The one branch was all kind of sort of bent, so I planted it at an angle so it could try and straighten itself out while also covering, because right down there is where I have you can see the stones, where I have the valley for the water to escape. So I have the 4 o'clock reaching over that. Should make for a pretty neat video with some water draining and stuff, and once that's flowering. Morning glories are climbing chef legume. Slowly but surely they're getting there. That's the anything goes patch, whatever grows stays, unless it's invasive. And then this is all my yarrow that started on its own this year. I'm guessing probably from seeds left over from last year. Because every year I do that whole section there, all that brick there, which is now divided into 2 sections so that the yarrow has its own little spot. But that was always a wildflower and whatever grows section. I always try to keep some of the natural plant life in the garden as opposed to only having ornamentals and such like that. I got peppers in a bucket over there. Animals are digging in, so I don't know if those are even going to live anymore. They haven't even barely had a chance to sprout to be able to separate them yet. Well, I think we'll cut this at 20 minutes. It's 19 minutes now. And then give it another shot maybe later, when the birds are a little more active looking for food, maybe closer to supper time. Aha! Oh, there she goes. Alright, we're going to cut this feed off here. Hope everybody has a good one. And if you're in the affected storm areas, just stay safe. And we'll talk to you all soon.